This isn't a game, people. That's why we're here. The realities of the Harper government have become overtly clear. They signed a blank check for engineless jets. For what? To increase our national debt? Now, I'm not against the Canadian Forces or national defense, but this is simply irresponsible and just another unjustified expense. At the same time as everyone insists our crime rate is decreasing, Harper's insistence for prison expansion is increasing. S10 will put away your grandchildren, sons, daughters, parents, cousins, siblings, and nieces. Mandatory minimums will fill the prisons with any kid caught selling a joint. This Harper government can't help but disappoint. Hell, Harper spent $50 billion to build a fake lake, then locked up students and reporters for goodness sake. So you see, students, you have to fight. That iconoclastic bigot doesn't even think water's a human right. He exhibits too poor of judgment to decide how our money should be spent, slashing programs for women's advocacy and missing Aboriginal adolescents. Do we even need to mention our healthcare predicament? The science behind harm reduction is lost on him, and he cut the long-form census like an amputated limb. Worse, he'd skip critical UN climate change summits as gas emissions soar, just for another chance to be a camera whore. His actions do nothing but retreat, and with every lie he tells us, we learn more of his conceit. Since we're talking of lies, ignorance, and deceit, if you're not, you best take a seat. We can't forget the bastards following regulations on what we eat, and I fear there will be more listeria meat. Okay, let's back up and make sure we've got the record straight. We voted Harper in because the Liberals made us irate. Our contempt for an incompetent and charismatic finance minister left us following the fiscally responsible, right and sinister. This Stephen Harper fallacy contradicts the act on which they base their policies. The focus on one word, accountability. They brought it up, so let's discuss their integrity. We as voters understand the brevity. So where does veracity roam? Certainly it has left Canada alone, since we haven't brought Mark or Pavel home. But we have a choice this year. Not all of our politicians have corporations whispering in their ear. On the brink of defeat, we've got him lying through his teeth. So wield the vote with which you're between. On May 2nd, show him your priorities, that he has lost all authority. Show him that he was right about the need for a majority. With all of us allies, we will draw in a massive landslide and cast this argument aside.